Unsurpassed, telecast, it's the 10 items or less podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of 10 Items or Less. I'm your host, Justin Smith, where we take a normal podcast and we run it through the express lane. Today, my guest, I'm so excited to have him. He's truly one of my favorite comics. He is a Texas icon. And he is, no matter what anybody else says, the ESPYs or otherwise, he is the most famous Shane in my heart.
Thank you,
you
very
guys,
much.
Please keep it
Thank
going
you very much.
for Shane Torres, everybody.
Yay!
Huh?
yes.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, thanks
for coming on.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Thanks for having me.
Dude, this is so
Thanks for
great.
reaching out. I needed, I can spend too much time, overthinking my act in the middle of the day.
For sure, dude.
So it's always nice when someone's like, come do my podcast. I'm like, yes, please.
Yes, get me out of there. Get me out of there. Get me out of there.
Is 7 a.m. too early?
Well, we're going to get into it. We're going to drop
do
right
it.
into
Let's
it.
boogie.
You can either eat only cold food for a
Eat only
year.
cold food. No, sorry.
That's the first guest to ever do that.
Eat only cold. Sorry, go ahead.
The first question, you can eat only cold food for a year or no sauce for a year.
No sauce for a year. Like,
You would go no
I'm
sauce?
going no sauce, which will be very difficult. But
I'm thirsty hearing that.
the dog.
Like,
No, when you say no sauce,
no sauce. That includes gravy.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that was if that did that make me seem fatter than I am. That includes gravy.
Yeah.
Both Italian gravies and
I think. Well, like here's I went to trying I'm trying hard to trim down and lose weight. You know,
Right.
And the person I work with the nutrition stuff, she goes, sauces are. I'm totally taking this from like a practical space. You know, like I would just have my chicken wings would be dry. You know, like I would have but I can still do dry rub. You know, like I can go lemon pepper or like.
But then you have no ranch to dip them in.
That's fine. Tough, but fine.
I mean, that's the toughest.
Yeah. Well, you said sauces. That's a dressing.
Yeah, but
that's and like don't. I'm sorry. Okay.
I love how no matter what
you
you're
can't.
like,
You have to travel. You just can't travel by plane. Fine. I'll take a boat or a car.
Right.
Like we're doing this.
I'm gonna find fat loopholes.
Yeah, fat loopholes. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen them. Nope, this is clean. This is clean. Woo! Yeah.
All right, next question. If you could have a celebrity be your Uber driver for one trip, who would it be?
One trip. Well, you got three things. You got to consider duration of trip.
Of course. We'll say 15 minutes.
All right.
Oof. I love that you're taking your time with this. I love that. Because it's very important.
Think most of the time I don't want to be bothered.
Right.
So whichever celebrity would have the least interest in me is probably like the one I would want because I could just be like, I think that's Christian Bale in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah,
See, that's what I wanted.
I think I want them to be like, you know, it's all rubbish, mate.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm doing this for a role where I play a New York City cab driver. You know, like it's all trash and whatnot. You know, and then they'll be like, that's Christian Bale. And I just want to be like, where's Lau?
Yeah.
You know, like yeah. I think because I most of the time I don't want to be talked to either. You know,
For sure.
So if it is a celebrity, because I couldn't. Somebody you would want,
Right.
would not be. 15 minutes would not be enough. You know, I can't
But you can be in his aura.
Yeah.
Or watching. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
watching?
like I would want more if because then the assumption is like you got to take them as the person.
Right.
Like they're not just going to answer all your questions. Like, so when you kissed Jennifer Love Hewitt and Can't Hardly Wait, was it like you know, like yeah, you can't like that's not gonna like I don't know, man, was it work? You know, like
That's such a specific reference.
yeah, she showed up in my algorithm this week for something. So yeah.
Got the Hewitt on the brain.
Yeah, the
It
Hewitt on the
happens,
brain. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. I regret to inform you of Hewitt on the brain. But, it's quite curable. But in the great state of Tennessee, you do have to give the website your email address. T for Tennessee.
I do love the idea that you picked Christian Bale because you're like, could you imagine watching him go full Terminator Salvation on another car that cuts him off.
Be good. Yeah. That's exactly. You might get fireworks, you might not, and it might just seem like your dad when he's like seething, and all he wants to do is sit down. Like the energy of your dad just being exhausted. Like that's what, because Christian Bale does not seem like the kind of dude who like wants to take pictures with every single guy or anything like that. And I'd be like, I bet that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
like,
He could just drive, and I could put my headphones in, and I go, JFK, Terminal 4. Yeah. And then I'd go back, and then we'd have
and the whole time you're like,
we'd have a 40-minute commute of him, and he'd be listening to I wonder what he would listen to. What do you think your celebrities would listen to in the car?
I think he'd listen to Huey Lewis in the News. In my head, that's what I hope he's listening to. That would be wild. You're like, really? I guess this guy is like full method. Yeah, that would be amazing. All right, next question. What movie has the best soundtrack? That's a great question, and that is obviously subjective. Great soundtracks include. I'm going to open the doors for everything. Okay. It doesn't have to be music. It can be like score if you want to go. Okay. Like the Hans Zimmer route. I really, really liked the mid-'90s soundtrack from Jonah Hill's movie. The Crow is a early one that kind of like everyone knows from generation. You can't have that hair without seeing The Crow. Yeah. But mid-'90s was great. There's a lot of good stuff, man. Like it almost pulls you away. People really love that soundtrack of that movie. I saw the TV Glow that came out a couple of years ago. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, it's in my queue for sure. Yeah, and I listened to it. I thought it was pretty good too. Like a lot of stuff I didn't. It's interesting now because like it used to turn like soundtracks when I was younger were a way to get new music if you lived in an area that was dominated by pop radio. And like like oh my god, this is a cool movie with the actor, and then you're like, so that was they serve a different purpose. Now it's the same. Those movies, those soundtracks now are like sentimental, and if I hear a new thing in a movie and I Shazam it or whatever, right, it is now a discovery, and like the things that were discoveries are now just like sentimentalness, and so it's kind of interesting. That's a good question, man. I'm trying to like think. I might have to. I think I will say, the Adventureland soundtrack is really good. The Adventureland, nice. Yeah. I like that. That has Lou Reed replacements, like really good stuff on it. Yeah. It's so funny because you're like, as many movies as I've seen, and in The Temptation is always like a Tarantino movie because he uses. They're great, and they are great. Yeah. But you're like, the one that always pops in my head is the Varsity Blues soundtrack. It's great because everything in that is of an era. Yeah. It's perfect. It's got Thunderstruck. Chaos. It's got yeah. I think that's a good because that is I think it was Mike Bridenstine. He had a great joke. I'm sure it was Mike Bridenstine. He goes, what's the song from Karate Kid that it was a big hit? He would do this on stage. Yeah. And he goes, and the people would be like, what are the bit like the Peter Cetera song or whatever it is? That's right. And then he would just sing the song Mr. Miyagi sings when he gets drunk. He goes, it was pretty. I mean, it was a great choice because I can't remember whether, like the song is like "Champion of My Heart" from the movie or some crazy thing like that, some dumb name, and he just goes, no, not that one. Yeah. And he goes, no, you're thinking of Rocky, and the crowd gets all revved up, and then he goes, no, it's the scene where Mr. Miyagi, and he just and he does. It's so funny. What a great build. Too. Yeah. He's really, really funny dude. Yeah. That's so great. Yeah, Chicago, now LA, I think. Yeah. It's so hard to pick because like also you have soundtracks where you're like, I grew up like listening to like where it's like scores. Where you have like guys like Hans Zimmer. There's also movies where there's like a perfect mixture where like Days of Thunder where they have like actual like songs in the soundtrack. Then you have Hans Zimmer with he's using the orchestra and the whole thing. Yeah. Like the blended ones. Those are great. Well, they're not just score. Yeah, they create different. Yeah. That's a tricky thing to pull off, I bet, too, to like do a musical score and for sure. Yeah. Lost Highway, that's a great one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. Man.
Yeah, it's real. It's always funny too, because like whenever you ask the it's gonna get 50 different answers. Everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe you didn't say this." There was one question we asked, and people was like, I can't believe you didn't say this. Like, who are you?" And you're like, "All right, dude, it was just a question."
Yeah, I think my brother would jam the Belly soundtrack a lot, and I think, yeah, if I remember correctly, he would like play that a lot, and so I think I remember that. Yeah,
I think any soundtrack with a musician in the movie.
That's gonna come with a song.
Yeah,
sometimes not great, sometimes great.
They're like, hey, just so you know, my acting is not stellar. So this one's got
I gotta have a hit single. Yeah. Oh, Bullworth, that's a great soundtrack. Yeah. Ghetto Superstar on it. Yeah.
That video is crazy.
Yeah, it was good.
Here's another music question.
Okay.
What is one cover song that is better than the original?
Whew. I don't know. That one is like, I definitely have them in my head.
Yeah.
I very much love. There's a band called Camp Cope. They're like from Australia, and I think it was Camp Cope, and they covered Maps by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. It's really good, and that's just a great song in general. I mean, it sounds. There's no crazy different arrangement to it or anything. Right. But she just sounds great doing it.
Of course.
My buddy Petey covered Dave Matthews Band's "Crash" into me, and I don't love that song, but I like Petey's version of it. Right. It's really pretty.
Does Petey have a band?
Petey's a musician. He just had an album come out called The Yips on I think it's on Island Brand. He signed to a major label. He's doing great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and he's massive
on
TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Huge numbers there because he does sketch comedy stuff.
Gotcha.
And then he has the albums. People are like, yeah, he's doing great.
So I'm late to the party.
You are a little late. You're a little late. So people up there. But do you know a guy in here in Nashville named Medium Build? He's kind of like blowing up. We did a documentary this summer together.
Oh, that's
the three
cool.
of us, and they both have major label debuts and stuff so. But Pete's cover of that. Yeah, I mean, I can. Oh, Julian Baker's cover of Jawbreaker of Accident Prone is one of my all-time favorites.
I love that one.
Yeah,
that's great. I mean, you're like these are all better. Like I'm like, man, like I've got like two or three.
Oh, like who would you say?
Just like, well, like the obvious one for me is like Johnny Cash doing "Hurt."
Yeah, amazing, but it's so great.
But you're but also like that's the best.
I just go these are the ones I go to. You know, they're my favorites. This is not I'm not a record store bin guy who's going to be like, oh, you like that one? You know, like I let me enjoy it. Let anyone enjoy their stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I always like, and I also think
I like the Tracy Chapman cover that guy did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The big husky guy, he covered Fast Car.
Luke Combs.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job with that. Yeah.
And we have to support large bearded men in every opportunity.
Yes, yes.
Because we got it. Because we're not.
Yeah. Large bearded men and black female artists from the '90s.
Of course.
Yeah. Both.
Of course.
Yeah, but I mean, because that thing went crazy. It was all over the place. That
Well, I think people didn't know that,
which is nuts to me because it's like one of the greatest songs ever. That line in it, like when she goes, what she says, she goes, my old man's got a problem with a bottle. That's just the way it is. I'm like, woo! Yeah.
That one sits in your craws.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it feels like that. It's that same feeling of like in Weezer's like "Say It Ain't So." Like some of those. When they get to like the bridge part, you're like, "Oh my, this song is so dark."
Yeah, dude, I love it. It's like, so I those are just the ones that came to my head,
right.
But like I love the big ones that don't, it doesn't. Man. I saw a cover the other day of Counting Crows covered Wristwatch by MJ Linderman, and it was really good. And I was like at the airport yesterday watching it like on repeat, getting all emotional. Like you get your emotional cries on your flights, yeah. When you're like. This is being suspended in the air like that for so long. Like,
it really creeps up on you. You're not ready for it. You catch a movie that's like you're
brother.
Like,
yeah. I'm fine. I swear to God, I'm fine. yeah.
I remember one time I was on a flight and I had that same thing where I was like, I don't even remember what I was watching. I think it was like some like 90s kid movies. You know what it was? This is so embarrassing. I think I was going through a lot, but it's this. I was watching Heavyweights on my phone.
Love that movie.
And the scene where he's pushing the go-kart for the kid, where Pat's pushing the go-kart.
Yeah.
And you're just like, he's just trying to save this kid's summer, and it just caught me. I was like, and the lady next to me was like, "It's okay, baby. There's turbulence." Like she thought I was worried about the turbulence in the flight.
Yeah,
and I was like, no.
This is bringing up a whole different thing. That movie is like, I don't know if it's still funny or not, but I remember loving it when I was young.
I mean, I love it. You should go get a rewatch.
Ben Stiller's great in it.
Oh, dude, I think everybody's good. There's
Mother Earth, Father Sky, and your dear old Uncle Tony.
There's so many great things in it. There's the one thing that I laugh at so much. Sam makes fun of me because we watch Heavyweights a lot. It's kind of like a go to sleep movie that we watch. It's so sad, but that's what we go to sleep watching Heavyweights. But then, I know. I know.
What are you doing? So like we all have sleep apnea. Yeah. What are you doing to yourself? Oh. I can't say anything because I like a movie that's when I fall asleep that's either just interesting enough to hold my attention if I'm not too tired, or it doesn't matter. I can turn it off right then and there.
Right.
Like, and The Fugitive is that movie for me because it's a great watch for that. And then I said, my brother was like, my buddy goes, "That's a good one," and then I go. Also, Spotlight, which is a horrific movie. Yeah, it's just about the most. I said that do you know Sam Evans?
Yes,
yeah, really funny. I said that to him. He goes, "You fall asleep to a movie about the Boston Globe uncovering the scandals of the Catholic Church?" And I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "What are you fucking insane?" I go, it's just moves good enough, and the acting is good enough, and it's shot well that I can let it go or turn it. Yeah, I get why he's right, but
right. Well, but it's very the pacing of it is very calm and conversational, and it's it never gets above here.
Yeah.
Sleep wise. But you're also
and there's not a gunfight either. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than waking up in a gunfight.
That's the value of it. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I think about the movies that people fall asleep to all the time, and I'm just like, man, I just have it be pleasant.
Yeah. Heavyweights is a wild one, dude.
But there's that my favorite.
What is that even on?
Are you ready for this? Disney Plus.
What are you doing with yourself?
Heavyweights is on Disney Plus.
Who has?
Yeah. By the way, Disney Plus, they got a bunch of stuff. You should. It's more than you think it is.
I'm sure it is. I can't have another streaming service.
I hear that.
I can't have another one.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I understand. Next question. If you could be a contestant on a reality show or a game show, what would you pick?
Oh, game show. I don't know what game show I would pick. Probably Price is Right, because that's kind of the one that's easy to think of. But reality show, oh man, that seems like a bit much for me. I don't think I have just filming that documentary this summer. I was just they'd be like, we go fishing or something, and they'd be like, we want to get footage of you, and I'd just be like, I would just look at the camera guys, and I go I need you to go away for 30 minutes. Yeah. I can't. Right now, I can't be part of it. Right. I don't I can't see what is so interesting to someone about me eating a Salisbury steak. Right. and a Bud Light. But people do I get that there's a value to it, but I have a hard time
100%.
keeping up the energy for it. So I'm trying to get better at it. Yeah. But yeah, so I think game show, one and done. It would probably be. I think Price is Right would be because I want the wheel and I think it'd be fun. Yeah, game show probably. I think
that phrase, "I want the wheel."
Yeah, I want to.
That should be on merch, bro.
I want the wheel.
That
would be. Yeah, don't go stealing it, Drew.
I want that. I just love the idea like, Shane, what would you pick? And you just look in the camera.
I want the wheel.
I want
it is like a very like, and then you're like, that face when your boss says you can leave work early or come back late on Monday, and you go, I want the wheel.
I want the wheel. Yeah. I just love the idea that you'd be such a great guest if you kept that intensity the whole time.
Oh yeah,
where you're just like, I'm gonna hit $1.
I'm doing push-ups and stuff. Yeah. Do you know anybody who's been on any of the game shows?
I knew a couple people that have been on Jeopardy. And I know one person. There was a guy that I knew in New York that was on Wheel of Fortune, and he like crushed it.
Yeah. There's an amazing video of a guy who won an episode of Wheel of Fortune. He just crushed like every puzzle right away, and he's like, just keeps like killing it, and nobody can get past him, you know. And he looks at this woman and he goes, she's got like $100, and he's got like whatever 35,000 or something. And he goes, I'm sorry, and she goes, it's okay. And then he like solves the final puzzle, and he goes, wow! He's jumping up and down. I love it, dude. He just, I'm sorry. Guy, I think
that's way better.
He was so bizarre. It was so endearing, though. It was amazing.
It's way better than the guy react with no reaction. Because you're like, if you lose to that guy, it's like it meant nothing to him.
Yeah,
it's just a thing that he does.
Well, he's like, well, I make $500,000 a year. Why would I care about $15,000? Yeah, like, there's a great clip. That was rotating on social media of the guy who produced the original version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because do you guys remember when the guy won it? The very first person to win $1 million.
Didn't he? He called.
Yeah, because they gave you a lot. Do you know this? They gave you a lifeline, and he calls because they're talking about Regis Philbin is what it is, and what a great personality he was. And the producer is telling the story, and he goes. I thought this guy was going to win $1 million. I did think that. But when he calls his dad to get help, and his dad just goes, he goes, Dad, I know the answer. I'm about to be a millionaire. I just called. I didn't need your help. And he's just like, oh my God. Like, he was just like, it was the greatest, like, you can't have a moment like that in television, like scripted really. And the guy was like, this was amazing television, and the way Regis handled it was so cool. Like hearing him talk about like this because that was like destination television. You know, like it's a rarity these days that everybody watches something outside of like sports. I mean,
I remember you went to
you watched it, yeah, dude. I went. Kelly Clarkson went to high school in the town next to mine in Texas, and when American Idol blew up, that was the craziest thing ever. You know, like we were like. A Texas girl is a big superstar.
Right.
Woo! You know, like, yeah. My buddy took her to prom.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was wild. Yeah. So I think game show. Game show.
I love it, dude. All right, next question. What is a DVD screen menu that is the most memorable to you?
That's a very easy answer for me. I went and saw The Single Mothers, great bunk band. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Drew. And it was at a venue in Bushwick, and they have a screen, right? Like, so you could have you can put your graphic up, but they also have a DVD player attached to it, and they didn't have a graphic, so the DVD logo, like the was just bouncing behind them the whole time, and they were just like, you know, like they have one of their famous lyrics is "Hell is my backup plan." So there's just like a DVD logo bouncing by. They're singing these gnarly songs. It was great. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? When I wrote that question, I was trying to think of what actual DVD, what movie it would be. I never even considered
the logo thing.
The logo of the DVD. Which, by the way, listen? I've never said this before in any of the podcasts that we've done. That is the most perfect answer to any question. Would you say? I was not expecting it. I'm surprised.
Well, what is strange is that I did not think of a movie, and everybody else, everybody else is like, well, obviously Truman Show, well, and I'm just like, bang, bang, bang.
I think it's perfect. I think it's a perfect depiction of who you are as a person. No, I love it.
Clue into the world.
Leave it in there. It's staying.
It's big money. You guys hear my elbow pop on that?
Of course. Yeah. There's a microphone pointed right at your elbow.
That's true.
Also, you're the most comfortable of any guest that I've ever...
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, most people are like trying to like hold on to everything, and you're just gripping and ripping.
Oh, well, thanks, man. I'm trying.
I love it.
Trying.
This is great.
I'm trying.
I got a couple more questions.
Let's do it, Papa.
If you could be in any movie ever made, what would it be?
Any movie ever made. Ooh. Man. I don't know. That's tricky. Because I'm sure there's so many great movies but I can't. That's a good question, man. I know, because it's kind of broad for me. So, can I say? You
can say whatever you want.
I don't know. I guess this is a cop. That's not the best answer, but it would have been cool to be in Tombstone to be and more in a way to be at the to shoot out the OK Corral. I'm thinking like. Be cool to be at that moment in real life to see it. Like, obviously, probably not. Honestly, probably what's a movie where someone gets 9 hours of sleep? Yeah, like whatever that one is. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe I'll go that way. Yeah, I think I can't really think of a one. They just come straight to mind. You know. Goonies is fun, like I love
that's an answer.
Yeah, Goonies is great. So, and I love the story of Coastline. So, yeah, that'd probably be it. Yeah.
Goonies is a great answer. I always think that it's
an adventure.
It's also a hard thing to be like because we're both performers and getting a movie is like huge, and you're you always think of it from the lens of like, I love that movie because everybody in that movie is perfect. And if I get into that recipe. Then it changes.
Sure. And it looks so amazing. And I remember like where they go down like the kind of like waterfall slide thing, and so maybe that Goonies, it'd just be a good pick. But I don't have a one for a great reason outside of but not one doesn't stick out, but like that's one for sure. Yeah,
I always think about like I wish I could be in movies the way that like Patton Oswalt is in certain movies.
Yeah.
Where he's like, you can just tell he's a nerd and he's got the connections. He goes, I could just like he's in the movie he's in the movie Judge Dredd, like the newer one that they made, where they're driving the motorcycle. He's chasing somebody, and they fly past two homeless people, and one of them is Patton Oswalt.
That's hilarious.
And you could just tell he's like, I love Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the movie.
I got a cool role. Yeah,
I would just want to be. I just want to touch it.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, they're making another one. I think Denis Villeneuve is going to be it. The guy.
Judge
is going to be the director.
Dredd, any Predator movie where it's just Predator, not like there's no other
combined universe.
Yeah, I don't like. But you're like. Any time of those, like the way that I know Predator 2 from front to back is embarrassing. Weird sequel, Predator 2, RoboCop 2, all the sequels, like I know them front to back because my dad made a HBO VHS tape of them for like, he's like, hey, this is a fun tape you can have. Awesome. And he gave it to me. So like every babysitter I went to, they're like.
So when it was on HBO, your dad recorded a bunch of them?
Yeah. He made me a HBO mixtape.
Been there, Pop. Yeah, you've been there. Yeah, that's great.
So having to explain to babysitters, they're watching it, and you're watching Danny Glover violently shoot an alien, and the people are like, "Is this okay?
Yeah.
Is this okay that you're watching this?"
No, his dad lets him watch this. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's okay. My dad said it's okay. Dude. First of all, you crushed today.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Last question, and it's the one we always wrap up with, is what hill would you die
on? Can I say two?
You can say as many as you want.
If you read over someone's shoulder while they are reading, I think they're completely allowed to elbow you in the face.
Strong.
I hate it so much. And a guy I used to open the bar with on Sunday when I was still bartending would do that too. God rest him. He passed away recently, but I would sit down, we'd set the bar up, and I would sit down and read the paper, and he would never bring one, and he would just read over my shoulder. I'd be like, I would lose it. I'd be like, what? I can't enjoy it. I just want to, I just want to sit here and enjoy my paper, enjoy my sports section, enjoy it. Like, I hated it so much. I feel I'm kind of hot right now.
I mean, it gives me anxiety. Like
I don't like and this is a huge one, and this bugs me because I like a little bit of social etiquette. If you are on a flight and you sit in someone's seat by accident, that's a fine. It's okay. But if you're a guy who is sitting there hoping that somebody else doesn't show up for their seat, and you're just, if I see you in my seat and you look at me like, oh damn, I thought you weren't gonna make it. I swear to God, I think I should be allowed to. I'm so mad I can't even think of something that would be satisfying enough for me to, it sucks for everyone. The flying sucks. It's exhausting. It's a miracle, and we're lucky to be able to do it 100%. But it is, it can be confining. It can be a lot of. Don't just take something that's not yours. It's insane. And if you are one of these jagoffs who tries to rush to the front of the plane and pass up the rows in front of you, and you go, I'm just trying to get out of the plane. So is everyone. Whatever happens to you will never be bad enough. Every day. And I got to find a way to relieve my travel anger because it's building up.
No. I think it's the perfect amount.
No, it's not. I just somebody will be standing on their phone, 10 yards in front of me. Look at this idiot just standing there, on their phone. And then I'll do the exact same thing. So right. I can't, I got there's something going on.
But you're I'm in control of it.
I got to decompress this because I definitely have travel. The problem is I'm a very efficient traveler.
Yeah,
I can get it all done.
Of course,
you know how to do it. And
it's like people in New York where it's you're on their phone. You're like, hey, you need to know where you're going.
Yeah, but if you're I know exactly how long it's going to take me to pretty much get to JFK or LaGuardia from my apartment, and what I need to allow, and I go all the way down the end, Sky Priority. Check my merch bags. Get it. I can be very efficient. So when someone is not efficient. And they're just oh my God, Tanner, I can't believe you threw your balls everywhere. You're just this is, and it's not good, but I am right.
Of
this
course
person is
right.
not but it is a child. It is, and then these are things they do, but I'm not allowed to be publicly upset about it or admonish a parent for
But that's your.
But there's no solution for anyone here. What the solution would be, in my mind, is well, don't give your child a bunch of plastic balls at the airport.
I mean,
to run around and chase, or whatever the thing is.
I feel this so much.
It's not right, but that's who I am, and I'll work on it.
Well, bro, Shane, is there anything you want to plug real quick?
Yeah, when will this come out?
We're backdated a little bit, a month.
Okay. Well. www.shaneiscomedian.com, www.shanetorres.live, www.punchup.live/Shane Torres for tickets. I have a new podcast with Catherine Blanford called Coastal Idiots on YouTube. It's very fun, very different, so I think you guys should check that out. And watch my specials, Shane Torres on all the platforms. I really, thanks for having me, and
I was going to let you cook, bro. I was going to let you cook.
I wanted to see how long you guys would let me hold it. Yeah.
No, it's great.
What happened?
Yeah. That should be the thing, is how long can we let the guest sit in silence? Command in the room. I'm just thinking about the editor of this podcast having to sit through this. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.